Welcome everybody, it's tractorchute here, and here's the last of the Challenge Friday submissions for this week here. And this will also be the scoring video all combined into one, and the announcement for the next week Friday challenge, which is going to be a toughie. Or at least I think it's one of the more hard ones we have done here. The more hard. There you go, more hard. Good English by tractorchute here. In the upper right-hand corner, playing as the red Zerg, it is VIDDY. VIDDY will be playing as the red Zerg. In the lower left-hand corner, as the blue Terran, it is one FunkyBuddha. So FunkyBuddha will be playing as the blue Terran here. And like I say, the only goal is that VIDDY will not be able to build himself any dogs. He must build any unit that contains a gas, which is why you see a gas first set of VIDDY. So very smartly done there. His opponent in the meantime, not even doing a wall off at all. Not very smart when you're playing against Zerg, but to each their own. So he's going to build himself a spy depot at one random location in the middle of his base. In the meantime there, VIDDY does get himself out an early drone here and is looking to do some very early scouting, it looks like here. Trying to get up top. Apparently he likes whatever the hell's up there. VIDDY wants it. VIDDY apparently likes that really neat looking building there, but realizes I'm just a drone. I wonder if he's going to lose his drone now that he's down there. Does he even see you down there? Either way there, VIDDY, you have me confused already. So VIDDY's got some sort of secret move here. Maybe if you sit underneath this long enough, it morphs you into a super drone. You walk over and whoop the shit out of your opponent. But I honestly don't think that's going to happen there, VIDDY. So VIDDY will just sit over there doing nothing with that drone here. In the meantime there, this drone's going to say, man, maybe I'll go do the job that the other drone was supposed to do. So he's going to head himself out and do some scouting here. He will go to the upper left-hand corner, then down to the lower left corner where he will finally find his opponent here. And his opponent in the meantime hasn't really done anything other than the supply depot. Alright, he's saving his money up here. Does look like an early expansion. Yes, so he is getting the expansion out right away. If you're going to build it that early, I'm not too sure why you don't just build it on location, but fair enough. He wants to build it as a wall. I'm not too sure if he's going to use this as a planetary or if he's just going to use it to fly off into his natural. We'll soon find out here, though. VIDDY's still standing there. Apparently the Overlord's standing over there too. He's saying, damn, that is one nice looking bit. Apparently VIDDY's starting his own little group over here. He's got a little homie Overlord. He's got his little cool looking drone, and they apparently really like this building. Unfortunately, the drone's staring at the wall. Meanwhile, the Overlord gets the good vision, seeing down. That is pretty cool. What is that anyways? That's something. Yeah, that is something sitting in there. It's like a statue thing. But that is kind of neat there. But like I say, the VIDDY drone there, he's shit out of luck. He's just going to stand down there and do nothing. In the meantime there, this drone here, he's going to come all the way down the bottom corner of the map here, which he will see it is one funked up wall off here. So he does command center slash barracks. Not actually a bad idea since he is using it to macro up his main base with SCVs there. So not too bad of an idea there. It does work, I will say that. So VIDDY will end up getting down the other end of the map, and is that a full wall off, or can VIDDY squeak through that here? He can squeak around it quite easily here. So that is one piss poor wall off here. Double command center. Wow, we are not pissing around by FunkyBuddha. VIDDY's got the info he needs. VIDDY can basically go straight to Roach Warren, and that's exactly what he's doing. And he can head down here very easily to start doing some massive damage to his opponent here, as he does realize his opponent's gone double first. Not one. Sorry, he does have one barracks out here, but not one unit out yet. And also has himself with a gas going down in supply depot. Not that that says anything, as VIDDY doesn't have one out either. 84 to 40, very decent on the micro game here, I will say that. And if we take a look here, it does look like, yeah, VIDDY has no units out. Neither does his opponent here, because VIDDY does have to wait on the Roach Warren, so he at least has a reason for it. His opponent, not too sure why he doesn't have anything out as of yet. Still nothing building there. There we go. First Marine will be hitting the field here fairly quickly here. VIDDY now has the option of getting some roaches out here. Larva Injects are looking pretty good. Does have a couple more larvae left on the field. Also does get the expansion out in the meantime here. Has this one delaying the expansion. And of course, he's got a couple that he could fly off here, but he's going to put one into a orbital first here. So very well done. Getting a second orbital at the main. Like I said, at the same time here, VIDDY realizing that he is only on one barracks, should be able to put some pressure on here. Has two Marines out here so far. In the meantime there, VIDDY still has nothing on the map as of yet, but does have one roach building. And of course the one hatchery end is getting into a layer technology here, so it should be fairly interesting to see how this one's going to go. There we go, we are going to wall ourselves off here. VIDDY elects to get back in the base here and try and see what else he sees here. Now he will see definitely that they are full out command centers with the orbitals, so they are going to look to fly those off. Not one of them going in the planetary, nor does he have the engineering bay to do so. Is going right into a factory build here. Very interesting build out of the opponent here. Got 3-3 on the gas here, so doing fairly decent as far as the gas goes. And the hatchery will slowly finish itself up here. In the meantime there, opponent's just going to stand around here. VIDDY's going to stand around as well here, still has that drone standing down there, has one roach on the field. So one roach and one queen on the field. Opponent has 4 Marines. And outside of that, there's nothing too interesting. Opponent still isn't flying off to expand. Not entirely sure why. Finally, a tech lab ends up going down. So he's going to start getting his good old upgrades going. Reactor also goes down on the factory. There's a few Marines there. They end up going over there. They're going to come back down into the front here. They have a bunker to sit inside now. And there we go. The expansion has been laid down here. But VIDDY's going to press out with his roaches here. Does have himself 5 roaches on the map. And they're going to start pushing pretty hard here as they're heading across the map here. 6 roaches are going across, sorry. So 6 roaches will head over here. But when they do see that bunker there, I don't know if they're going to do that good of a job, especially if you get someone over repairing it. Yeah, but they're going to continue to push forward here. So it will be very interesting to see how this battle goes here. Opponent is not building anything else in the meantime here in the production tab. No, does have an engineering bay going down though. So he will at least be able to start getting some upgrades for his ground weapon and ground armor. And here comes VIDDY. Has 1 lone roach going up there. That's not going to be such a good engagement for you, especially with 1 roach. So 1 roach will go down fairly quickly unless VIDDY sees it here. There goes the 1 roach down. Did a little bit of damage to the bunker there. There's VIDDY. Now he's got 5 roaches going at that bunker. They're going to try and move in. Ends up losing 1 of the roaches here. Will lose another one very quickly here. Starts to bring the SCVs out. They don't really repair anything here. Only has 3 left, so it is 3 on 3 Marines. Of course, roaches will melt Marines quite easily here. FunkyBuddha's had enough. All right. My congrats go to you, VIDDY. And my condolences to you, FunkyBuddha. At the very least, we will start with this one here. It was an overly bad game. Opponent had definitely more of a macro type idea there. VIDDY did a decent job. Did what he did need to do there. Can't really control how bad the opponent was. In the end there, I will have to give that game, a 3 out of 5 here. Going back to the other games that we did today, you did see our good man Bricks. He was playing Robert. Robert was the Zerg. And he built himself pretty pointless Nidus Canal in the middle of the map for no reason. Built himself up a fairly decent army here and there. But in the end there, it basically came down to the carriers that Bricks brought out. Was a half-decent game. It was a lot of macro in the game there. I'm going to give that one a 3 as well. If we switch over to the other game we've seen, which was Johnny K and Hash Browns. Hash Browns looked pretty good. Had a lot of nukes. Johnny K in the meantime had a couple pointless engagements with no supporting medevacs and very limited micro. Lots of really sick nukes out of Hash Browns. But still in the end, got to give that game a 3 as well. Firewalker, he was playing Waltron. Had early pressure from Waltron. Waltron looked like he had the game. He probably had the game if he had kept pushing forward. But in the meantime, there, like I say, Firewalker fended off very well done. Went into a Skytoss army where he had a lot of voids. Had some Tempest in there. So did a very decent job. Got to give that game a 4 out of 5. The other game you've seen on here was Symbols. Symbols was playing Barcode there. Barcode put a lot of early pressure on with the Darkies. Got a lot of SCV kills, but a lot of good scans by our good man Barcode there. So fended off Symbols quite well. And then went right into Battle Cruisers and just did a disgusting job taking them out there. So I will have to give that game a 5. That will be the 5-point game of the week. So very well done. And the new challenge that we've all been waiting for. This one's going to be a toughie. We'll see if it can be completed. It's going to have 2 different points to it. Both will be very easy to remember, though. The first one is you may only have 1 expansion. So you may not expand more than once. Outside of that, you may have, for the Protoss, no Warpgate technology is allowed. For the Zerg, you may not do 1 Larva Inject. And for the Terran, I am disabling your reactors. You may get your tech labs as much as you wish, but absolutely no reactors. So remember, no warp gates, no larva injects, no reactors, and you can only expand once. You can long distance mine all you want, but you may only expand 1 time. I will leave you with this. If you think it can't be done, yet the light's shining down. Make sure you mow your lawn on Tuesdays and walk the dog on Friday. You be good. Don't hurt nobody. Peace.